To the land we flew away from, and to the moments in our memory of her life and vision. We walked on cobblestone floors, an ocean away from home. Together our time was slow moving, quickly turning, always fresh with sounds of scooters yelling at the wind, always allowing for silent songs from church bells waving in the air. I remember her, home. But the night's reflection on ancient stone as rain falls on top of my new wife's nose, gelato. I don't miss home as much. Be sharp. New plane, new train, new rental car on the wrong side of the road. We never miss a beat. Italy, France, England. Florence, Rome, Riomaggiore, pizza and pizza, Venice. Paris, London, Lancock Abbey, back to Florence, an undocumented layover in Amsterdam. Our stamina-tested honeymoon. We are undefeatable. To Italy. Walking to get lost. Always walking to get lost. Looking at art, feeling the brush that once found the canvas. Eat a sandwich while watching the tours walk by. Take a trip to a town with old buildings and see how time here feels old, not without the loss of her roots. Take a trip to the ocean to find its unwavering ability to show us scale. The breath of our planet is found here. Step upon step leads into vacant churches and endless horizons. I cannot remember a feeling like this before. Wake up and leave again. We quickly move forward, but we're able to find time to see a cliché lover. Dark falls and endless turns around graffiti-painted alleyways. We take a moment to see ourselves and drink our reward. Morning clears away the fog and shows us a place of romantic dreams. Songs echo down streams and photographs are too easy to find. The spirit of Italy found ours, and we felt a familiar mourn as we boarded a plane to leave for Paris. To Paris, the land of childhood iconography. Art, bread, wine, and cheese over and over again, with no complaint of its repetition. Am I now so removed from my Pineywood roots, manifested into some intellectual obscurity of just sitting around watching people pass us by? Nah, but it is fun to talk that way in Paris. We sit sideways on Thanksgiving eating duck because it's the only bird we can find. Our time here was short, but time moves slowly. Art is everywhere you look. Every line made by an architect is intentional, and it moves you throughout the city with hopes you'll find her heart. We eat a toast to Paris, and we hop on another plane. To London. Planes are becoming more familiar. Ears still hurting as we land. Train ride into the city after a 15-minute walk through an apartment suburb. Lost and cold, with wind blowing harder than imaginable, we visit places given to us by friends. An underground bar, and an opportunity to see two old actors show us the art of theater. Thank you, Magneto, and thank you, Professor X. Christmas markets and food markets, we could not be happier. The city is larger than expected, and more glass buildings cover the old, so we escape into a rental car and drive towards their country. And I get it. My roots shine amongst the folks at gas stations and the charming, hard-working laundry lady in a random neighborhood. This is the first time I begin to miss home. We find the home of photography, old history removed from winter, unable to see the room where it happened. So we hit the dirt. A drive down tiny roads, hitting curbs around roundabouts I have finally driven stick in Europe. We get back onto the straight roads and board another plane to visit Florence one more time. Florence, you feel like home. Our moments with you were quiet, looking out in silence in hopes to extend our time with you. Time is gentle, and with you, a memory of yesterday feels so close to my mind today. 2 years have passed, and we find ourselves visiting you soon. To the land we flew away from, and to the moments in our memory of her life and vision.